We can just run through. Reputation MVP! For you guys with little time, there is a too long didn't watch version of the deck tag I'm having right now. At the end of the deck tag, there will also be a timestamp in the video description. Greetings, freaks and folks. This is Vlad the Lads. Good news for you guys who wanted to see a bit more content of me. I was at the doctor and he said I should stay a bit more in the house and not going to work. So for some days more I can share more creations. And I will actually do that with the reputation of Demacia is today's video. I wanted to try a take on the reputation from Shurima and also from Noxus. Spoiler, the Noxus one didn't work out too good. I'm still working on that. And also the reputation from Demacia, but the reputation from... So the thing is, I paired up both of those reputation decks with Demacia. So my main idea was to go with Garen because he has 5 attack, and I thought it's a good idea to go with all the strikes that we have in Demacia, like the single combat and like the concerted strike, so we can actually go and get our reputation, because you need to strike with a 5+ damage at least 4 times in this game. And we can make that way easier with Concerted Strike and also with the single combat. Also, Sharp Sight is a very nice thing to have if the enemy wants to attack with an elusive and he doesn't expect you to have any elusive blocker, and you can use that to also get the reputation going on. As we want to get some value out of this keyword, but it turns out you don't have that many things in Shurima. In Noxus there are a bit more, but like I said, it didn't work out too well with... I played it with LeBlanc, but it was just not good. But this one worked out pretty well for me, so this is the reason why I'm sharing it. The Colossus Chrombusher is something I don't play, because it's a dull 6/4 body with nothing, and you get it at 2 costs when you get a reputation. Well, the thing is, with decks like this, with Demacia and stuff, you tend to run out of gas. So the amount of mana most of the time isn't the real problem you're facing with Demacia, right? So I ended up not adding this, especially because I already have Sivir as a 4-off and the Buckeye Sand Spinner as a 3-off, not 4-off. 4-off would be nice. But a 3-off of Buckeye Sand Spinner and Sivir, so we already have 6 4-drops, and this would be bad if we don't have reputation on, and we normally don't when we are in turn 4. Or actually, we never do. But we do have the Inner Sanctum, and we do have the Ricochet. Now that I only run a 2-off of Ricochet, and the reason for that is because Sivir turns into a Ricochet when you have her on board and another in hand. So it's her signature spell, and the Inner Sanctum is okay-ish. Sometimes it can close out games when you get the overwhelm, but it's not consistent enough to run it as to justify it as a 3-off here. I still like it though as another 3-drop, because we don't have that many really good 3-drops in Shurima and Demacia that we want to pair it with, like the thing we want to reach here. But those two are the things that get discounted. This one gets discounted by 3 when you get reputation on, and this one by 3 in total, so we can cast it for free, or we play it for free. And the reason why we are playing these on-drops like this one is because I can pump up the 2 attack with the Sharp Sight, and then we have the 5 attack we need for the reputation. The same goes for the Bright Steel Protector with 3 attack, and also the Vanguard Redeemer with 3 attack. And all the other followers have 5 attack or above, like the Buckeye Sand Spinner has 5, Sivir has 5, obviously, Garen has 5, and the Rune Runner has 6. So these are our followers of choice. We have full set of Perseverance to not run out of gas. Like I said, single combat to, it's mainly the most Demacian card there is, and it comes into play real well here as we can level up Garen faster and needs to strike twice to level up, and then we can rally every round, apply more pressure, or we can also progress Sivir's level up as we need to deal 35 damage. This is also something I took into account when pairing it up with Demacia, because we normally have thick bodies that we can capitalize on to push on her level up condition. And yeah, the Rune Runner is also a very neat addition, and I ended up having it as a full set. I had 2 before, because this spell shield is just too sick. I was really underestimating this when I was reacting to this card. Same goes for Sivir with the spell shield. They normally don't want to deal with it in any shape or form. Like, unless they have a red card with Twisted Fate or anything, where they can just bop it, or a Wild Feast, where they can bop it really for low cost, that's okay. But other than that, they really don't want to remove it, and you can feast on that later on the line if you have a level up, and then you get all the keywords that she has, and you share it with all your attackers, so your whole board will have spell shields going on if she still has it on. If it gets removed, we also have the Inner Sanctum to put it back on. This is another neat interaction there. Other than that, we have a tour of Relentless Pursuit to, get the control matchups in trouble when they want, or when they feel safe. And we have 3 mana left, we can go for that. That's why I run that over the other 4 mana rally where you get the barrier with it. I go with the Gold Relentless Pursuit for 3 mana, because we mainly want to close out the game at rounds, let's say 6, 7 or so. Like, we are a classic, like maybe the most classic mid-range deck, right? But what you actually see is the late game power bombs that I always love to include is one of Judgment, which can surprise the enemy if you don't have a Garen on board, which normally converts into another Judgment. And then he doesn't expect it, and you can play it even though, because there is a one-off in it, to also deal with maybe very spread up board states if we don't meet the tempo that the enemy has. Probably we can then board wipe the whole open attack that the enemy is doing, maybe. And this is maybe an anti-control card. I played it against, was it with a Gohard with Twisted Fate, and they played Vengeance, and then I played this and they conceded right away. So this is an auto win in certain situations. If you play it in Garen, for example, so he actually gets to rally every round, and he can't deny it. You just run him down from that point onwards. And I guess that's the whole deck list right there. Also, like I said, the 2 of Concerted Strike to deal with very big threats, as we don't have the means to do that normally. We don't have super big bodies. We have, the biggest is this one. So if we face dragons or anything, we can then maybe go with the Concerted Strike. Also level up the Garen faster and progress Sivir's level up by a huge lot with the Concerted Strike. Alright, we're at 8 minutes in. And as always, we jump into the Too Long Didn't Watch. So welcome to my Too Long Didn't Watch. This is a deck completely built around the reputation, was the main idea of this deck, together with Garen, as he has 5 attack, as well as Sivir. The problem is we don't have that much reputation things going on, very good ones in Shurima as of now. I hope this changes with the upcoming patch, with the upcoming expansion sets. And other than that, we have a lot of strike synergies with single combat and Concerted Strike to level up Garen faster, to progress Sivir's level up as well, and of course to get the reputation going on, as we also have only 3 attack followers to pump it up with Sharpsight, get them to 5 attack, and card draw at Preservarium and the Redeemer, and some late game power bombs, and that's the whole deck list. As always, we jump right into the games together and see how we're doing. Alright, Thresh Nasus. This is a matchup, I already beat it, but it's still tough. I mean, there's a reason why it's the Meta King. I really love the Bakai Sand Spinner to probably deal with the Thresh that's coming down. I definitely want to get one Sivir, and I want to keep the rest. Could be a bit greedy though. Maybe they manage to find a very early curve, and then we struggle hard. As they also attack on odds. This is a card I'm happy to see. Also, no 1-drop is something very good. I think I want to pass for now and see what he does. Okay. You cannot. He could have a Butcher. I will play this for now. As I can still play the Perseverance next round. And I want to have a blocker for his open attack. Because if he Butchers, he represents 6 damage right away. This is something we don't want. Yeah, he had it. Just didn't play it, motherfucker. Probably has a Vile Feast. But that's something, yep, they always have all the things they needed. It's nothing we can, or we can't do anything about that. With it. It's also a bit of a problem with this deck that it lacks heal. And that's why we have to prevent as much damage as we can.
Pride was my end, as it will be yours.
Taking here. Now the nuts for me with him open attacking, and me going for judgment. This would show off right away the power of having this main decked. But I think he will go for Thresh. He's really debating here. Oh, he attacks. Come on, do it. You want it. Open attack. The whole board. Oh. Now I can do this and threaten... Yeah, I can threaten the Thresh either way if I put out this one here. I will take a lot of damage, but I can deal with Thresh and use the Judgment later on the line.
My desert, my rules.
And we do this. Save our Sivir from dying. That's it. I think I want to remove this Thresh before he gets out of hand.
Look what good comes of mortal greed.
He can't deal with her because there is a spell shield. And I know that he has only Black Spear and Vile Feast. So he needs double Vile Feast basically to save his Thresh here. Like that I can also attack with the Sivir. Unless he plays an Nasus now, which could happen.
Pride was my end, as it will be yours.
What a motherfucker.
Disintegrate.
I'll have to do this. Is that a box? Really? Oh boy. Okay, but he's running out of steam. Pretty much. He has. This is a nuts top deck. Oh yes. Oh yes, come on. Yes. Me. Come here, my boy. The question is, do I think I wanna do this with the Rune Runner, right? Yeah. It's more damage. Oh no, you have an answer. No! Oh fuck, I forgot about the damn Rite of Negation. Okay. GG, bro. Yeah, I completely forgot about it. Unlucky. Yeah, that's... Like I said, the Meta King, they have all the answers. But it would be really neat if that would go off. Let's try in the next round. Some Zoe. Orion Soul. It's also a matchup I beat it several times because they are pretty slow Like they want to hold on in the mid game with lifesteal and stuff, and we can punish that with speed and aggression. As we find our Garen, can curve this into this. Of course, he finds Zoe on turn 1. I really would love to go for that, or for the card draw, but I think I need to develop a body. No, I'm greedy. I want to draw. He may play a goat here, yeah. This deck always has their goat. Just ridiculous. Open attack. Which means we can play the 2 bloodthirsty Marauders. And then we play Sivir next round with Sharpside backup.
Glory for Renekton!
I love this roundup. It's too underplayed, in my opinion. I love to see that single combat. And we go for Sivir. I've got a prize. Definitely see a Solari Priestess, as always. Or oh, a Screeching Dragon, okay. That's completely fine.
Business as usual.
I'm telegraphing a Sharpside here, but okay, he falls for it. I take it. That's great value for me. So he can't remove my Sivir. Unless he has another Screeching Dragon. But in that case, I got another Sharpside. Yeah. I could even go with this. But I'd rather prevent him from attacking here. I'm happy about a pass. Oh, I forgot about that. But even this is fine. We can play another one. As we have our reputation 3 out of 5 already.
For justice! For
Demacia. And he has no mana and no board, so this is very nice. Very nice to see. Go for this. Get a free strike. Halfway level up. And the nuts is that he... Okay, he will get the back to the 5 HP. But he will try to use his single combat and we Sharpside. Remove both bodies. Read you like a book. Seven out of 10. Bye bye. And this means we get to rally right away. And we have a Sivir level up. This looks really nice. So he's in big trouble. He needs his... I think he will play his big dragon. Oh no. No big dragon. I will just pretend I top take Sivir and I don't have another in hand.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty sparkle fly.
Blade, sand, and treasure. Couldn't ask for more.
Couldn't ask for more.
Nothing's lost. It's just waiting to be done.
Looking for the stun here, I guess. But we have a spell shield on Sivir, so we're good. I could even do this. Yeah, I'm definitely going for it, because I don't have a Overwhelm. And this probably removes those 2 bodies. We can just run through. Reputation MVP!
Another victory to fill the coffers.
Fill the coffers. Coffers? Coffers. Yeah, the bags, I guess. Round 3. Oof. Overwhelm against Demacia. This can be tough, and I definitely want to keep the Concert Strike for the thick bodies. The single combat could be neat at times. The Buckeye Sand Spinners. Debatable. I think I need an early game as well, but this is probably something that this deck lacks a bit. Early game. We have those 1-drops, 3-1s, which are pretty decent. But other than that, we have that to protect our units from threats. And now I'll play this.
You're covered. What a shame for you.
But we don't get value out of it, right? Like this, right? And this is something we don't want to happen. Don't want to have. But in that case, where we can prevent 3 damage and remove the body and also the vulnerable landmark there, this is completely worth it.
The trap is
Yeah, this is the 1-drop we need, the 3-drop we need in our deck, but we don't run Riot.
Fight or die.
Okay. I could go Sivir, but I'd rather go back high. Sand Spinner here.
Observe the price of ambition.
Mm-hmm.
I'm through waiting.
Enough.
Problem has it that he runs Riddle Speeder. So I normally would have gone for single combat in this case, but this is too much value if he has it in hand, so I won't risk that. I'd rather go for Sivir here.
All that glitter is mine.
Problem has it we can't Rune Runner into Concerted Strike next round.
Business as usual.
It's a big problem. At least we get to remove that body for free. But we don't get the reputation because it has head buff.
What good comes of mortal greed?
Uh-huh. Ooh. That's a nice top deck. I have to play this.
Out here, you're moving or you're dead.
All these single combats are
Pieces.
not too good. Not gonna lie.
Brave and dumb. My desert, my rules.
Do this. As he probably has a way to rescue this. The troll chant. Depends on what he's doing, we could remove 2 things with... yeah. Right, exactly. This means more damage. Or actually, it means the exact same damage if I go for this. Yeah. Because it doesn't matter if the overwhelm damage does the damage or the Yeti. So I get to remove this for free. And we clear the whole board. Unless he has another answer for that. Fortunately for us, we have spell shields to protect us.
That old trick again.
Not how that works, dude. You just wasted a troll chance. I'll take it. Now we are top dogging. But he is also pretty low on gas. We do this. The back has Sand Spinner on the back. To mark whatever he's playing here. Nothing? Okay. I'm fine with that, if you don't develop. We find a Garen.
Pain is nothing.
And we go with that.
Observe the price of ambition.
It's unfortunately a bit too thick for our Garen.
Ride onward.
As we can still
Know yourself.
Concert Strike. If needed. Yeah. Was not worth it. But this is perfect. Like, I leveled my Sivir here. He is on the exact good stats for Garen. For the next round. We're not quite there with the reputation. Play this first, scouting a bit.
Their bones will litter the desert. Patience
Patience.
for justice. For
For
Demacia.
Demacia. And now we can attack.
Demacia!
And probably... I will even do this.
Fury.
I don't know what you could have in hand. I will stay with this for now. Reserve 1 blocker for emergency. Yeah, perfect. This is just too good. Too much value. Oh, never mind. It's one. It's one. Ah, fuck it. It's actually 1 damage off. Fuck my life. And he struck 0 times.
Justice waits for no one.
So I can do this. No. Fuck. Fuck! This feels so bad, man. But we have to for it. I mean, this spell could have gone to face. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy that he used it. I will go for the Inner Sanctum. And I hope we top take a good champion here. Fuck. So Bloodthirsty Marauder it is then. To the rescue. Oh boy. Only bullshit stuff. Come on, +1/+1 at least. Yes. So I can at least kill the Renekton. Oh, never mind.
From the savage cold.
Damn. That mistake there. With the 8. Yeah, I couldn't navigate around it. He would have attacked me otherwise. And buff it afterwards, so... It was GG. We drew a bit poorly with all these single combats. Well, it was close. We could have turned the tables there, definitely. Okay, round 4. Control. Definitely not a Smurf. We see a very early play. Bugside Sandspinner isn't too important, like maybe for Lysandra if he plays it early. But other than that, it's not too important. So I will mulligan for now. As we already have a 4 mana play. Okay. I guess I was so scary that he conceded right away. I'll take it. So, round 4.1. Same matchup. So technically nothing happened. But our hand is worse. Garen is definitely a consideration here. Concerted Strike is not favorable in this matchup. I definitely want to have my Sivir here though. So I will sacrifice the Rune Runner, even though the Spell Shield of her is awesome. I'll go with this. Oh, we have the anti-control card. The card nobody plays around. As we try to apply early pressure. No Erosion Sentry is perfect. What we want to see. Okay. I hope the bit he wants to kill that, so I can then Vanguard Redeemer. Not too good of a hand. Maybe remove it? Nope, he wants to trundle. He just wants to trundle. Yeah, that's the reason why I couldn't develop here beforehand.
Our ancestors are watching.
So we'll just play her to get wider. Also, she isn't vulnerable to Avalanche. Ooh. I'm not doing anything for now. I will go with him though.
For justice.
For Demacia. Vengeance? Nope. Could be good here. Ooh. For 3 mana he could then have an ice shot, so I can't single combat as of now. Unfortunately. But what I will do is this.
The wicked must fall.
As he tries to remove it, we go for the Unyielding Spirit. Or at the moment where he drops below. Okay. Want him to drop below 7 mana. That's not fair. That's really not fair. I could have a Ruination, it's the thing, right? But then this is a safe play.
Chase what you
Because I
want
have Rally in hand.
without mercy.
Or we just get to develop the board. I'll take it.
Trolllands now. You're in my kingdom now.
Copy for 0 mana. Play it.
Make a U-sickle.
Copy for 0 mana. Play it.
Ages pass, but
I am eternal.
a dark cloud looms on the horizon.
So he does have that. It's tough. I think I'm gonna single combat this for now. Reason is I wanna level up,
We must not relent.
as I still have the 8 mana for Unyielding Spirit.
King. Get ready for a beatdown.
He actually plays around the Unyielding Spirit. The funny thing, I do that.
These are Trolllands.
And now we do this.
Out of the way.
Drop him down to 4. And I could even rally again, but I will save it for next round.
Embrace the cold.
We threaten lethal.
Shatter.
Then we consider strike. Basically needs a double removal for that. Well, Feast plus Vengeance, for example. Okay, you live by 2. Get it again. Oh no. Oh no, I still have the spell shield. I still have the spell shield. I'm still good. Okay, there we go.
That old trick again.
That old trick again, yeah. Well played, my friend. Well played. Yeah, this is a very favorable matchup. And in round 8 or 9 is mostly the crucial moment where we overwhelm him with Rally. And we can do the with Relentless Pursuit like you saw, or with the Garen. And if he never dropped below a certain mana, it was pretty good of a play. But it was also kind of light-minded sometimes, right? Because he played around that. I don't know if he did that by coincidence, or he definitely considered this card in my hand, I don't know. But yeah, it didn't help him. So this is definitely a good Trundle Sandra Buster if you are sick of this archetype. So I will stop the video here, as we have 4 rounds with 3 wins, technically 2. But yeah, pretty nice deck so far. So, like I said, I'm looking forward that the Shurima package gets buffed to a portion where we get more and good reputation cards to make this deck actually shine better. Because the reputation, like you saw, is easy to pull off. Okay. So long. I will stop here. Thank you, like always. And like always, you stay legendary. Until the next one. Let out.